Hi, and welcome to the Holly C Podcast, a show about expressing your brilliance with ease and flow. I'll show you how to take the woo-woo out of the clouds and apply it to real life for effortless action. This show is for world changers and future world changers, so if you know there's more to life and you're wondering what's next, this is your show. Hi, I'm Holly, your host. I'm a speaker, author, teacher of health, wellness, vitality, and spirituality, and also a dragon spirit guide. In today's episode, we're going to continue a 5-part series on 5 elements. In Chinese medicine, there is a branch of study called 5-element theory, which looks at how different organs and energy meridians in the body are associated with different elements in nature. In the previous episode, episode 68, we did a meditation on the element of earth, which is associated with the spleen. In that episode, I was directed to follow up with a meditation on fire. Yes, fire, the element of fire, the element of passion. In Chinese medicine, fire is associated with the heart. And the emotion associated with the heart is joy. In today's podcast episode, we're going to go beyond Chinese medicine theory and look at fire from a broader perspective. Fire is not just about joy, it is that spark inside you that makes you feel alive, that makes you wake up every morning excited to start your day. And it's something that we tend to tamp down in our society. How many people are doing what they love and what they're passionate about all the time? Not that many, and you might think, well, I do some things I enjoy. If you were to actually take a look at your schedule, take a look at your day, how much time is spent doing things that you have to do versus doing things that light that fire inside you? So if you're not waking up every morning excited, you can't wait to start your day, you're feeling alive and energized. If you're not feeling that way every day, it means that that fire within has been extinguished a little bit. So it's not like it's gone. It's kind of like a pilot light. It's there. All you need to do is put the fuel on the fire, and then the flames will burn brightly and strongly. And this fire inside you is what recharges your body, which makes you feel alive and energized. So to explore fire today, we're going to enter the dragon spirit space. Everyone has a dragon spirit inside them. Not coincidentally, it is that fire and passion within. It's that voice inside that craves adventure and exploration. And it is through this connection to your passions, to your heart, that is how you can connect with the universe and hear the wisdom and clarity of your heart and soul. So Dragon Spirit gives you a pathway to hear the universe, to tune in to your deepest desires, and to make your dreams a reality. Because how can you make a dream real if there isn't passion? We're going to enter the Dragon Spirit space. This is where I help you connect with the universe. I help you quiet your mind, the chatter of the mind, and I do this by connecting with the universe. We're all interconnected, and I quiet my mind, and then I can hear what the universe wants to share with me, to share with you. And what comes through is what you need to hear in order to quiet your mind. And then you can connect with your fire and passion inside. You can connect with your dragon spirit. So to enter the dragon spirit space, we're going to take 3 breaths. Breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth. And as you breathe out, if you feel like letting out a sigh or a sound like a ha, think of it as opening up the gates to releasing your passion. Feel free to let out that sigh or sound or roar, whatever feels right for you. And if you don't feel like doing that, that's fine too. So I'm going to ask you to place your hand on your heart right now. Bring your awareness to your heart. That organ and energy meridian associated with the element of fire in Chinese medicine. And just notice how much fire or passion do you feel in your heart? Or does it feel steady, calm, predictable? What does that energy feel like? And know that the physical pumping of the heart is not the same as that energy, that fire and passion I'm talking about. It's not about having a rapid heartbeat. You can have a steady, slow heartbeat, yet still be filled with passion inside you. All right, so let's begin. Breathe in through your nose. Awareness to your heart, expanding your chest, and breathe out. Ha! And again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Ha! And again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Open up your throat and let out a sound, a roar. Ha! For those of you who allowed yourself to let out a sigh, sound, or roar, or whatever came out, notice the connection between your throat and your heart as you did that. It was like you were giving voice to the passion. Now, for those of you who did not breathe out, who did not let out a sigh or sound, notice that it required keeping the status quo, tamping things down, that there was not that much energy connecting the heart to the throat. Don't believe me? Let's try it again. Breathe in through your nose. Just breathe out through your mouth, no sigh or sound. Now, on the second one, if you did not breathe out and let out a sound, give yourself permission to do it right now, even if it's a teeny tiny sound. And for those of you who let out a big giant roar, go ahead and do that again. So in through your nose and out. Ha! Do you feel the energy? It is not just the physical sensation. Yes, there's the voice box, the vibration, the air rushing through, but there's energy. There's fire. There's passion. This is how you manifest the passion into the world. You give voice to it. You make it appear. This is how you allow the passion to guide you. You allow it to flow through you. You do not hold it down in any way. It is not just holding it down through your actions. It is not just holding it internally inside you. It is holding it inside and not speaking of it. We are told, we are taught to keep our passions secret, to keep our dreams secret, to not tell the naysayers about our dreams because they will shoot them down. And to a certain extent that is true. But many of us have, as a result, we have totally not told anybody what we want or desire, or we tell one or two people. How does that stoke the fire? May we suggest, rather than holding back on your dreams and desires because the people around you are going to tear you down and not really want to hear it, may we suggest changing the people that surround you instead? It doesn't happen right away. You don't toss out all of your family members who don't support you. What you do is you seek out people who are as passionate about what you're passionate about, who are passionate perhaps maybe about different things, but have an equal passion in a similar alignment. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. You know what's coming. Ha! And feel the expansion and the opening of your chest as you do that. By even listening to this podcast, energetically you are connecting with others who share that same fiery passion, who have that desire to open up, express that passion within, to release their dragon spirit inside. Do you notice how you're feeling more alive? Do you notice how you're feeling more energized? Do you realize that this energy, not just from your heart, spreads through your entire body? Because there's the physical link. The heart pumps blood. The heart pumps oxygenated blood throughout your body. The heart connects with the lungs, breathing in life, breathing in oxygen, distributing it around the body, circulating it, getting the energy flowing, making you feel tingly, alive. And on that note, we're going to exit the dragon spirit space. This was all you needed to know. This is what you needed to take away today, this moment, is this feeling of energy and life and vitality. And so we will exit the dragon spirit space as we began it with 3 dragon breaths. And take this opportunity to participate as fully as you wish with the breathing and releasing the sigh and sound. And if you are very hesitant, if you are feeling very uncomfortable, just make note of it, observe it, and allow yourself maybe just to breathe out with a little bit of a louder sound, because any expansion is still expansion. So let's begin. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Ha! And again, in through your nose. Awareness to your heart, energy expanding, and breathe out. Ha! And once more, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Ha! Now, as we bring our awareness back into the room we're in or wherever you are, the universe has one more message to pass along, because some of you are thinking you're feeling a little more tingly and energized just because you took a few deep breaths. And that is part of it. But what's more important is that you release the energy, that some of that tamping down of your heart, you allowed that to be set aside so that the heart energy could expand and radiate not just from the heart, but through your whole entire energy field. So if you're doubtful, and that's totally normal, it's the mind stepping in, totally freaked out that you're opening up to this passion and energy within. So of course it's going to come up with ways to resist and to try to tamp things down. Just be aware of that and recognize that it's part of your process, and just send loving energy to your mind and to your heart. And by doing that, you're actually expanding that heart energy, because the heart is also associated with the emotion of love. But if you're feeling doubtful, do an experiment over that week where you breathe in deeply a few times and just notice if it's the same as you're feeling after this meditation. And you'll find that, even if you do 5 breaths, it's not going to feel the same. There's like a dancing light to the energy you're feeling right now. And you don't get that from just breathing alone. You have to light that spark. You have to release your dragon spirit, and that's where the aliveness comes from. So, interesting. Getting the message that next week's episode, we're going to explore the element of wood, which is associated with the liver. And the liver is associated with control. So for those of you who like things in control, I may or may not see you next week, because it all depends on how much your mind wants to stay in control. So for those of you who will be tuning in next week, I look forward to reconnecting with you. Until episode 84, a new episode of the Holly C Show, Express Your Brilliance with Ease and Flow, will be released every Monday morning. We're at episode 69 now, and what happens after episode 84, I don't know yet. I'm actually going to be tuning in to my dragon spirit, and I keep asking what happens after episode 84, and I don't have the answer yet. All I know is to trust my heart, because when I listen to the universe through my dragon spirit, that fire and passion within, it leads me to amazing expansion and transformation. And from a practical standpoint, it makes your life better. Your relationships are better. Your friendships are better. So if you're finding you have a bunch of naysayers surrounding you right now, you're going to find that the people around you will change. You'll have people who are cheerleaders supporting you, who will support you in going in the direction you want to go in. You'll find that people that perhaps were naysayers are going to shift, that they're going to be supportive in ways that you couldn't even imagine possible. You're going to find all areas expanding, your health improving. You're going to wake up feeling alive and energized. You're going to welcome more abundance into your life. All of this from following your heart and soul, listening to your dragon spirit. So I look forward to when we reconnect again. Bye for now.